We need to understand the gravity of the predicament humanity found itself in after the fall of Adam. When we sinned, we offended an infinite and holy God, and in doing so, we incurred an infinite debt, a debt no finite creature could ever repay. Yet the tragedy ran even deeper. Because of the damage caused by the fall, we lost not only our innocence, but also our clarity. We no longer saw reality as it truly is. We became like a sick patient who doesn't even realize he's dying, or like a blind man unaware that light exists. Our souls were disordered, desperate for healing, but unable to perceive our need for it. And so, even as God longed to restore us, there was a terrible dilemma. If he approached us in all his power and majesty, our fear, guilt, and shame would drive us away. His holiness would overwhelm us, and our free will would be crushed by sheer divine presence. But if he came too gently, too subtly, we would not grasp the urgency of our condition or the magnitude of our offense. It seemed like an impossible situation, a paradox that even the devil believed could not be resolved. In his pride, Satan thought he had cornered God by corrupting humanity. He used us as a kind of shield, assuming that a God of justice could not redeem us without compromising his holiness, and that a God of mercy could not condemn us without compromising his love. But then came Jesus. In the incarnation, God found the perfect way to bridge the unbridgeable gap. He became one of us, fully God and fully man, stepping into our brokenness, without sin, embracing our weakness without losing his divinity. On the cross, justice and mercy met. Holiness and compassion kissed. Through Christ, the infinite debt was paid by an infinite person, yet paid as one of us. He satisfied the demands of justice while extending the fullness of mercy. We must pause and meditate on the magnitude of that gift. The wisdom required to accomplish it defies comprehension. The humility and love displayed in it surpass all human measure. Think of what it took, the God of the universe humbling himself to walk among those who would mock him, suffer for those who would reject him, and die for those who would never deserve him. That is the measure of his love, a love so vast, so deliberate, and so personal, that it pierced through every barrier sin erected. He endured the pain, the sorrow, and the humiliation, all to save those who would simply turn and desire him.